Hi. It's a rather uneventful start to the week. Not a lot for me to do today in terms of dishes or laundry or all of these type of things, because it's just not enough to start either a laundry, or it's not enough to do the dishes. So since I got an email from a viewer, which was, I think, more tailored towards the short form content, but I thought, well, in this long form video, it could also be a good thing, and I also need to do it. In the summary, the email was about, doing a video of doing something, I postponed or is stressful to me, or, just not tailored to a specific thing, but more like I do something that I postpone and that I don't like to do that much. So maybe you can have it on the side on as well and do the same thing. And so we can both work together. Whatever that is for you, maybe it's stressful for you to prepare the apartment before a big event or party, or finally unpack your travel bag or your travel things. And for me, that is, I have a very, this side of my table here is put things there, think about them later. And there's stuff from Christmas and my birthday and my mail and my old laptop. And I think I really want to take this opportunity with you guys to get rid of it, sort through my mail, get rid of the Christmas things. Damn, what a word today. And just have this side of the table organized afterwards. But before that, that's the reason why we now here, hey, second camera, in this big setup. I'm gonna do a little bit of a broad, quick, clean and vacuuming, so that the room is, good to go. Because as you see, there is still some dishes here, but this will only be a take it from here and put it in the kitchen kind of thing. Because the kitchen is also not too full. It's not enough to start the whole dishes thing, and maybe it would be wasting resources to start it half full, the dishwasher. I also brought here an extra trash bag in case I come across any trash on the ominous side of the table thingy. Apart from that, Alpaya. This was kind of like an old man noise. Well, it will start someday. Also, I have a lot of, since last week was a week where I was fully in a workout again, after being sick for a while and then starting slow. I'm now met with full, sore muscles. And I was like that, but then it's hard to move around, especially with sore leg muscles. This will probably be the last time we're going to talk about the Euros. And obviously at the same time was the Copa America. And that all concluded yesterday. I was on a birthday party from my oldest friend, not in terms of them being old, in terms of me knowing them the longest. So I guess it's my longest friend, right? That's the right saying. And that was also the finals were on. Spain won. Spoiler alert. Argentina won as well, on the other side of the earth. For Germans, that's okay, because now we can say, we lost against the winner, right? The European champions. So that's something we have going on. And I also have to say, Spain just played the best football from every team in the Euro, so it was, in the end, very, very well deserved. What you see me doing here now is, there's like a secret room back here, which you can now only hear me but not see me. You hear it's a little empty, but this is where all the Flynn hoodies are stored. Don't imagine it being 1,000. It's somewhere between 6, 7, 8, 10. All the tests we did and stuff. But gotta have some secret rooms. Yeah, it's from you guys. And yeah, in the end, everything went as expected, I would say, from the Euros. And football is now done. And looking forward to, like I said last week, to Olympic Games. I will watch them every day, probably, having them on the side. It's a very fond memory I have. As a child, I was always coming home from school or having a weekend or summer vacation, depending on the time. And I was just turning on the TV and watching everything that the Olympic Games had to offer. Not like very focused on it, right? Not like I have to watch everything or I want to see a specific thing. More like having it on the side and just having the occasional world record happening, just like, whoa, I've been here live. And just enjoying all the different types of sports. Already vacuuming. I mean, this is the easy part, right? I mean, this part over here is the more the eyesore, what's it called, right? The thing that you always see, but you never really take on. And I don't know why it's so difficult for me, I guess. I mean, if we talk about difficult, it's not like difficult in terms of, I don't know, pulling a car with your bare hands is probably very difficult. Cleaning this up is less difficult than that. But I mean, the motivation is just never there. I don't know. It's just not the thing I like to do. So all the better to have you guys here with me to substitute that motivation, which I may also substitute motivation for you too, in terms you need it, or in case you need it. Yeah, but like I said, it's a very uneventful Monday. I have to, maybe not too high here, so you can still hear me. I have to, buy some groceries, record the videos, edit them. Just like a very, when there was a lot of events happening over the weeks, like a lot of birthdays. It was a crazy week for me in terms of, I don't know, heat and having some issue with the heat. And coming back from that stronger, thinking about all the birthday presents you want to give to your lovely, lovely friends. So, wait. Last time when I recorded something with vacuuming, I noticed that the talking is not the best, so we do a quick jump cut. So I finished the vacuum. So, just a quick little vacuum session, just to have it be more clean. And because, just take the whole thing back right now, otherwise it will just be in the way later. And now to the actual main part. This was just a short little intro section, right? A little preparation. I'm going to reset or put the camera on a different angle, and then we see each other at the table. So at the table, I kept the other camera the same so you can kind of see the whole setup, and now I'm going to go through. I don't even know what is on the side, and maybe a few things I just had there because I didn't know where to put them. I thought, you're going to do it later. And well, you know, Bob, it's the mascot from the Twitch stream, which Twitch stream decided, so he will obviously stay there. But then we have, for example, stuff like this. I made this myself in this typical draw your own ceramic, like, you know, is this how you call it? Like paint your own, whatever you want to paint. And I liked it so much that I'm too scared to drink out of it. Because, you know, I never really wanted to use it, which is kind of goes against the reasoning. So we're just gonna do it now. Just gonna use it now. So then that's already done. You know, gotta do it while the motivation strikes. It's a little dusty, so I'm not quite sure if that is. I don't even know if I can put it into the dishwasher. I guess I should be able to. And just like that, now I can use it forever, and I can put it to my other glasses. So that's sorted out. And this is some random, like, you know, this is how my brain sometimes works. Some random person gifts me something like a guardian angel thingy, and I don't want to use it actively on my keychain, but if I feel like if I throw it away, I'll have bad luck. So what to do with that? I guess I just put it inside here, so it can do guardian angel duty from inside this drawer. Now this is the one it says, "Baby, it's cold outside," which it is not. It is very hot. And the camera is in this angle because, you know, when I do my letters and stuff, my mail obviously have to censor the address and stuff, so you can't fully see it. But I will show you, for example, these flattened chocolate thingies. That's not the most honorable section of my room. But I guess it's all just chocolate I don't eat. So I guess that's why it's been here. So that's the thing now. It's all chocolate I don't eat. Either I gift it to somebody else, but I feel like this is also weird. Or I throw it away, but this feels like a little bit wasteful. But is throwing away chocolate wasteful? Since if you gift it to somebody else, you give them something unhealthy to eat. So is it better to eat something unhealthy than to throw it away? That's like the gym kind of question, right? I cannot eat it at the moment. First of all, I don't like it, and second of all, there's a reason why it's been in there for so long, because I tuned my chocolatey Happy Easter. It's also Easter chocolate. My chocolate intake way down. So I guess, I mean, at this point it's probably also expired. I mean, I guess I just put it in here for now and then think about it later. Well, the part of the video is not to think about it later, right? Put it in the bag. Maybe I find somebody who wants it, or I just store it in the kitchen where it belongs for later use. But these I can also, this can also be going here. But these ones here, I could just use for the next Christmas to put some gifts in maybe, but then they go into the bag area. And I will now get me a second, like a trash bag, so I can now separate these two from each other. Yeah, I'm chocolate-wise, I'm a very basic kind of guy, so I just like to, like, no extra flavors in there, no extra whatever. I just like a very plain chocolate, if I eat it. And Christmas usually is the time where I'm eating it. So anything else is just not going into, and I just don't want to eat it. I guess being raised with a very plain and simple spice household made me just enjoy simple things, simple foods, like simply salt and pepper and basic chocolate without any extra flavors. Now this is a fun thing here. This is now it's the word I cannot say. I always say beer. And in this terms it is a beer. Everybody from the Twitch stream knows why I struggled so much. Because on the Twitch stream in the Elden Ring playthrough, there's a bear, and I always call a bear beer. And now my brain is just messed up. But this is a beer glass, not a bear glass. And I got this gifted, I guess, 2 years ago. Since I had another one, I don't even drink beer out of it. I used it for water. There was a phase where I was like, oh, I want to have a beer glass, but water. And now I think I just want to have one of this in my household. And the other one got used by a roommate of mine as a flower vase. And the flowers in there stood in there so long that it got moldy. So you can imagine that I was not so happy to drink it out of the glass again, knowing the mold things that happened in there. So I got a new one, but as you can see, never used it. So we have in here some unsalted peanuts. Always good. And then we have something in here that is basically my youth. Which is also part of the gift. They are called Center Shock. This is like a sweet, which is supposed to be very sour. And in school we always were like, oh, how many of these can you take? And don't make a face. And if I remember correctly, what was the, like, strawberry, ghost, greedy spider. Chocolate is not that hard. Hidden apple, mystery. Are they even good to consume? It says 37L, 3012, 1143. I mean, that's the date where they are packed. I think they don't have an expiring date. It's a gum after you've gone through the thing. I mean, it's a YouTube video, right? You kind of do some crazy king. It also feels like it's the most alive. Let's see how they look. Ew. I forgot how bad they I forgot how bad they smell. But I mean, I'm a grown-up now. This should be child's play. But it also looks like stomach issues. Let me do a safety Google first. Okay. Since it's a gum, there is no expiring date without making a face. I think that doesn't count as not making a face. I think they are way worse because they've been in there for so long. I don't think I will eat the rest of this. They go in the trash. And this one in my mouth. For healthy reasons. I want to consume this fully. Childhood. And obviously could have gone through this without making a face if there would not be like this thought in my back of the mind like, does this taste expired or is this supposed to be that way? We will know. Or the toilet. Later. Oh, not we. I mean, continue. A gift from a friend. Dinosaur. Dinosaurs are... I was a dinosaur kid. And the joke... Not a joke. And that like went through to adulthood. So dinosaurs are always a cool thing. So I got this as a joke gift, but now it resides besides Bob. Now this is the thing I'm not so sure about here. This is a Lebkuchenherz. It says Leben und Leben lassen. It's from the original Oktoberfest. I went there with a friend and I wanted to keep it as a memory, but as you can see, it's very, it is opened, it loses everything, all of the crumbles. Oh my, oh, well, shouldn't have taken it out of there. So I guess that's a trash thing, a thing for the trash. Luckily, I always felt bad of putting it away, but I think it's time now. And I do have another memory of that day. My first time and only time at the Oktoberfest. Because I won a prize there. Like it's just a donut plushie. But, you know, that kinda holds now the spot of the remembrance, and the other one can now go. I think I was a little bit blind to it because I thought, oh, it's so pretty, but my mom was here last time and she said, can this go in the trash? I was like, yeah, I guess it's time. So there goes that. Multivitamins, they can stay. This taste is lingering in my mouth. This can also then be cleaned. And I guess then I found a solution for all of these things on the right here, but there's more. Will be a little bit of a longer video today, I assume, because this is the main, I will show you in a second, the main stack of doom. Because it has all of the things that I avoided. Well, it has my notebook, which is nothing I avoid, which is something I need. And it has my notes for my D&D campaign, which could also have a better place, to be fair. But whatever. It has a lot of mail. Mail. More chocolate, which can go to the chocolate thingy. It has some unused singer thing. It's like something to inhale. Some when you're sick, you can use it for your nose, and then it's better for your everything you need for singing. That helps you to make that like moist and get better after being thick. But I never used it because there's something missing. But I can put it in, I don't know, into with my other medicine stuff. There's a legendary notebook which is unopened because I think it's a calendar, and I'm not like a diary planner, and I don't have no use for that. I use a notebook with blank pages, and then a calendar for the wall to put it on there. More notebooks. Notebooks is always good to have. Pens, always needed. And my old laptop, which cannot be. How was it? It cannot. Yeah, it's going infinitely hot, and as you can see, that's a very old notebook from the thickness of it. I think I bought it in 2012. It got me through my whole. Damn, that's thick. That's thick. I forgot how thick it is. It got me through my whole university time. A lot of songs were produced on here. Has a few screws loose, but I cannot give it away. Maybe I put it in my studio, just as a emergency thing, because there are a few song projects on there that I cannot get back otherwise. So that's a thing that I need to have in store. I guess all of my mail, I can do my mail later, so the video is not too long, but then I already have the motivation to set it up and also do it. But here, this is a painting I bought also half a year ago from a street market in Berlin, but I have no space for it, and that's very sad because art deserves to be, I don't know, displayed. You know what I mean? So either I find a space, or I have to put something down for it, or I have to find something to like a what's it called when you put it inside behind glass? A frame for it. But I have to think about something for that to use. And to give you the satisfying ending and a satisfying after picture, I will now take some time to get all of my mail sorted. I sorted into like folders and have everything in there and have it like, you know, just organized. And then I will talk to you again. So, done. Took, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes. In case you want to know how I organize things, maybe that's the thing you want to know. I have these folders like these with different categories in them. I don't know, insurances and taxes and blah, 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 blah. And then I sort everything in there. This is not my idea. My mom does this, and she gave me a folder when I was moving out and said that I should always like keep at it, you know, with sorting the things in the folders. And I did. And this is not primarily for me. I don't have too much of an advantage myself in terms of, I need to find certain documents again or something. But this is just for the case one day somebody from the tax office wants to see all of the documents of the last 10 years. Mostly, I'm sure that are going to have them. So better to be on the safe side than not. So, final touches with clearing out this corner of my desk, which was haunting me. Let's switch back to the other camera, which has probably now been running for an hour. Hey, second camera. Don't ignore my camera setup here. Throwing away is this one for sure. So this goes in the trash afterwards when I have to go to the grocery store. Bob can go back to his place, which would probably be very lonely if there's nothing else here now. So these can go into the, I don't know, bag area? The area where I store all bags. Good. Then we have the painting. The painting. I don't know what to do with that. We have the glass, which can also go into the kitchen and then into a routine dishwasher, just to have it cleaned. This can go into the medicine cabinet, which is, don't worry, it's also in the kitchen. In the back here. And now chocolate. I guess putting it in the kitchen and then sorting it into the area. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm against that, chat. Streamers curse. Guys, I want to be honest here with you. I might as well just throw it away. I know food waste is not the best thing, but it will just turn unedible in my kitchen for years. Let me know if there's a better way of doing that. But I don't know. If it would be food that would be healthy, I would treat it obviously differently and eat it. So, but this is it's just taking up space and it's not needed for me and for, probably other people as well. But the peanuts can go in the kitchen. The multivitamin stuff, I don't even really use it, but I put it here on my night desk. It's a lot of running around here, but if you have it on the side, you may also need some more time to clean everything up and to get it done. And I also want to present you with the slight but final changes. I could now just easily go back, put everything the way it was with at least my laptop and the painting. That would look something like this. And it would have been dramatically reduced amount of stuff that is here on the side. Right, I think you can see it in the second camera. Hi Bob, how are you doing? But is this something I'm satisfied with, is the question. I guess this is the best. I think if every little last bit of this would have its own place in the apartment and this would be free, like the space, that would be a real accomplishment. We might as well push through. Take it off again. So old laptop goes into the office or into the studio. I mean, I guess I can put it on top of here, which is more like a temporary solution. But I mean, my studio has some temporary solutions at the moment anyway, which might be another video to clean up the studio. So pens is what I do need often, especially when I like to write song texts into my notebooks. A dedicated notebook place. I mean, I'd say to put the notebooks on here and like some writing utensils makes sense for me on a desk. I might as well take a cup and use that as a pencil, pen holder. Maybe. Oh, This could also be the new, I think that's it. I think that's, because, I mean, I can now drink out of my, self-painted, ceramic thing. But maybe that is the perfect pen holder, because it's pretty, and I don't want to put it into the dishwasher anyway. And this way it gets to be displayed, right? Everybody can see it. Makes sense. And it's a one-off. So I guess that is what I will use it for. And I guess I'll just put them in here like this. I mean, can't complain. I'll put it in the right order so it actually makes sense. Like a little creative area. Now there's only painting and this thing left. I think these ones I used to store in a drawer over here. And that's still true. So I can just put it back in there. I just forgot that I store them in there. Got lazy. And now the painting. And I can put it here, but it would fall through. Painting. The final question, where to put it? I mean, I think that's a question I've been carrying around for almost a year now. I guess I just have to put it in a drawer and let it be there for now. And probably it's in a drawer now. I know this is not the most perfect place because art wants to be displayed. But that is something to decide in another time. At least for now, the space is clean, organized, and it was something I've been putting off to do for probably ever. Like legit, to get everything sorted out 1 or 2 years. So in case that is something that'll help you today, a little bit longer video, a little bit more motivational type, and just doing it on the side. Take something that takes a little while, and I hope you did it as well. If you just watch, also fine as always. Have an amazing day, and we see each other next time.